Following an autopsy by the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner, the victim of a suspicious death has been identified and the death has been deemed a homicide. Just before 11 p.m., Sunday, July 27, 2014, police were called to a water park in the area of 8th Street and 7th Avenue Southwest for reports of a man in medical distress. A man in his 30s was found unconscious and was transported to a hospital where he later died. Investigators believe the man was approached by another man and struck in what appears to be an unprovoked attack. It is believed the offender and the victim were known to each other, and the attack is not considered random. Following an autopsy performed yesterday, Monday, July 28, 2014, the victim has been identified as Brian Blackkettle, 35 years. This is Calgary's 22nd homicide of 2014. Investigators continue to review CCTV footage and wish to speak to anyone who may have information about this incident. I will now take your questions.
Was Mr. Blackkettle able to provide any information on his assailant?
Mr. Blackkettle was deceased before we had an opportunity to talk to him. No, he was not.
Any weapon?
There was no weapon used. Mr. Blackkettle died as a result of a traumatic blow, but there was no indication of a weapon used.
The news release said you'd be able to possibly utilize CCTV footage.
We have seized CCTV footage from the area, and we're in the process of examining that footage right now. We also believe that there were a number of people in the immediate area at the time of this incident, and we're in the process of trying to identify these individuals. We believe that they have information that will assist us in moving this investigation forward. So there are a number of people that we would like to identify and talk to.
Is it more difficult when, when there's a homicide in a neighborhood and you can canvass door to door to door? In this case, I would imagine at public park, people just scatter. How difficult is it to track those folks down?
It can be difficult. Of course, if people stay in the immediate area, we have an opportunity to talk with them. The issue here is that we have to identify them first, and then locate them, and then interview them.
So people didn't stick around after the incident?
No, we believe, we spoke to several witnesses who did stick around, and they were cooperative with the investigation. Based on their information, we believe that there are others in the area that saw what happened and have information.
Do you know who you're looking for?
At this point, we don't. And again, we're trying to identify anyone who is in the area. We believe that those people saw what happened and will have information to assist us with this investigation.
Can you tell us anything about the residency status of this individual? Is he homeless? Is he
I'm not going to talk about the background of the victim.
And what about that location? Is that considered an area where crime is an issue?
I can't speak specifically about that location. What I can tell you is that there have been a number of resources deployed in the downtown area to combat street violence. That includes beat teams, the bike team, and the gang suppression team.
And there's been physical alterations to that park so that it's more visible, I guess, from the street.
I'm not familiar with that and what's been done down there. Yes, one of the witnesses contacted police and EMS. The EMS personnel responded, and the victim was transported to hospital where he was declared deceased.
And can you talk about any of the events leading up to it?
And that's what we're trying to determine. We'd like to identify people who were in the area at that time. We believe they have information as to what led up to this incident, and then what happened during the incident and immediately thereafter.
Is it believed that the attack or the incident just involved 2 people, or were there more people?
We believe that there's a number of people involved.
A number of people involved in the assault.
There's a number of people involved in the incident, but we believe there are only 2 people involved in the attack on the individual.
Two assailants or
Sorry, is the victim someone who would have been at this park more than once, more familiar with the area?
That I don't know. I don't know his background. I can't confirm that.
Sorry, can you clarify clarify, you said two people in the attack. Do you mean-
So there would be the victim and the assailant, but there were other people in the immediate area at the time of the incident?
You talk at all about the Croce case? I'm wondering.
There was a statement issued earlier today, and
No, but not about that, but just I understand that the pond out there is being searched today.
the pond is being searched as part of the investigation, and the investigation is continuing.
What specifically are you looking for?
There are a number of things that we're looking for in the pond, including entry and exit points, temperature, depth, current.
Good. Just a quick question on the Blackkettle case. Is he from Calgary?
I'm not sure of his background. I can't confirm that.
And was alcohol or drugs involved in the attack?
We believe that alcohol may have been involved.
Do you have any insight into his family? Does he have a spouse, children?
No, I don't. I don't have that information.